Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the August Energy Report. Just a quick check-in to see what the word is for the month, the general feeling theme, and then what the hexagram/gene key is for the month. What is the message from the sage? This and just an overall theme. So yeah, the word that I got for the month of August was scrumptious. And scrumptious, of course, is a good word. It's meaning delicious, delightful, or mouth-watering. And mouth-watering is the key synonym for this month. So it's delicious, scrumptious, and mouth-watering month. And when I checked in for the feeling of the month, the collective feel, what I felt and saw was I saw beautiful, clear, crystal clear water. But what I felt was this like wave, like I was tumbling in a wave, in an ocean wave. And it was just water, just swirling all around. So the general theme that I got was that it's a watery month. And this was prior to me doing the video and looking at the codon ring for this month, which if you saw that video, the codon ring of union has 4 gene keys in it, and they are all about water, or hexagrams. You know, they have 4 gene keys in there, 4, 7, 29, and 59, that are all active this month. And each one of them is mountain over water, earth over water, water over water, and wind over water. So we are definitely in for a very watery / emotional month. But the sage indicates perhaps it's not bad emotions. What he says is that I asked if it was a clearing water, the water that was showing up were these clearing waters, and I got a warm, but then I asked, are these healing waters? And I got a ding, ding, ding. Yes, yes, yes. So whatever emotions are coming up this month, it's good because it's going to be very healing, a very healing month. So good month to tackle our emotional bodies. So we have a scrumptious, mouth-watering, watery month, an emotional month, but good. What else? And the hexagram/gene key that I got for the overall theme for this month was, drum roll please, was hexagram 48. 48? Yes, 48, which is called what? The well. So once again, water. And I think, what is the well? I think it's wind, water over wind. So a little bit of tumult going on, but still scrumptiously delicious. And the message from the sage about this hexagram was a good message. It's saying, so the well is all about our ability to access our inner truth, you know, down in our belly, down in the well, getting in touch with and knowing our inner truth and knowing our true feelings of a situation. And the sage is indicating, at least to someone out there, into this little collective group, whoever's watching this, is that you already are in touch with your inner truth. You know what you want, you know what you want to do, and it's the right move, but you're holding yourself back out of fear of perhaps fear of being guilty for going against the collective or going against what your family expects from you. Something is holding you back. You're rationalizing something, or perhaps you're not trusting the wisdom that you got. You're not trusting your inner truth. And the sage is saying, trust it. You are on the right path, and just follow it. Let go of all of those fears. Now, speaking in gene key speak, the big dark boogeyman fear of the 48th gene key is the fear that we are, as a human being, inherently inadequate. So perhaps you feel your inner truth, you know what it is, but you're too afraid to take action, thinking that you won't be able to do it. So the message from the sage is go for it. And I asked him, I said, is now the time for people to follow their inner truth? And I got ding, ding, ding. Yes, yes, yes. Now's the time. Healing waters are coming up. Emotions are going to come up. It's going to be fine. Now is the time to begin following your inner truth. Okay, so this is a good message, a good month, but it may feel a little up and down, right? So what else? So what came to me as perhaps a little meditation or visualization that you can do if you don't feel like you're in touch with your inner truth, or you have a particular situation that you can't quite find the answers to, like you're running around in your mind trying to find an answer and it doesn't feel right, and you want to access the well that you are, your inner truth. A little vision came to me, and I thought this is a neat little way, visualization, for somebody to access their inner truth without kind of getting into this heavy meditative state, getting into the belly and trying to find their inner truth. So what you can do is you can visualize yourself as a well, and you'll close your eyes and you can imagine, like, next to your brain or your mind is the little bucket of the well, and it's totally empty, right? You can't find your answers up here. So the bucket is going to be empty, and you're going to visualize yourself just lowering that little bucket all the way down into your belly, entering into the waters of the well. And then you're going to either, if you have a question or you're looking for an insight, you can pose that to the universe, your body, and you can let the little bucket just rest in there, soak up all the insight. And when you feel ready, and maybe you do this a couple of times, maybe you bring the bucket down a couple of times, but when you feel ready, you can bring that bucket back up. And what I got was that you're going to pour that water. You're not going to know the insight or the answer yet. It will come to you after you do this. You'll pour the water onto your brain, like infusing your brain with the insight that was provided from the well. But what's going to happen is the brain is going to soak up some of it, but then the insight is going to pour down, make a channel or whatever. It's going to pour down and then fill up into your heart. And that's where it's going to rest until your aha comes. Your aha will come after you're done with this meditation, and it will just hit you. Okay. So I thought that was a neat little visualization. If you need an answer, you need inspiration, go down to the well, soak it up into your belly, bring it back up, cool down the brain so it will stop trying to figure something out, cool it down, infuse it with inspiration. But then the real inspiration will land and fill up your heart, and it feels really good. And the answer, and trust that the answer will come to you. Okay, so that's my little visualization for this month. So what else? So last month, I did a little feeling check-in for different countries around the world just to get a feeling. And it was pretty darn accurate, if I say so myself. And this month I did the same thing. And of course, it was all water themed, kind of weather related themes. And what the sage was saying was that what I was feeling was like the overall emotional countenance, I guess, or theme of that country's emotional quotient, right? How that country is feeling at this particular month. And it was showing up as weather patterns. And the sage was also indicating that during this healing of the waters, healing of the emotions, that particular water-related weather events may take place. I don't know in which countries, but I know it's hot as hell over here. We got lots of fires going on. So I'm certainly hoping we get some weather-related, rainy, water-related events here to help out. So I will just share with you the kind of emotional theme of these different countries via weather related correlations. Anyway, so the US, what I felt for the US, it's like that swirling energy, that light kind of swirling, tumbling energy of water. Just when I said US, it just went, oh, it went totally flat. And I kind of got like a fear energy around my heart, but then it felt really pressurized, as if I was being underwater and being held, the pressure of the water, like, being underwater and being held, and the pressure was too much. That's what the emotional energy of the US felt like. I don't know what to read into it, but maybe that's just how we all feel, like we're in a pressure cooker. Okay. For the UK, I got sloshing. The waters were sloshing against each other. So that's the overall emotional energy for the UK. I can't read anything into it. China, ooh, I got totally frozen. I saw the whole China frozen and cold, obviously. And that seemed pretty accurate, perhaps. Australia, I saw or felt whipping winds over the water. I don't know the theme of the water, but I guess the winds were whipping across it. Don't know what that means. Maybe people are kind of pissed off being in shutdown, or maybe there's a lot of anger going on and a repression of that anger. I don't know. Central Europe. Now, last time when I checked in, I just said Europe, and I remember saying that I felt like a dropping energy. And what I didn't say was it kind of felt like drowning energy. And, little did I know that all those floods would be happening, terrible, terrible floods in Europe. But anyway, this time when I checked in Central Europe, I said more Central Europe, I got, I felt calm waters, just kind of a very nice still lake. So maybe things are calming down there, hopefully. Greece, Greece, because that was in the news, and I thought, let me just check in on Greece. I saw spritzing water, spritzing water. Well, of course, it's like on fire. So that was kind of funny. So I don't know what the spritzing was, like mad spritzing, kind of like when the waters are coming out of a volcano, spritzing. Okay. Where else did I check? North Korea. Ooh, I saw a tidal wave of emotion. I don't know what that would represent. South Korea, I saw flooding, like a tsunami type flooding. Remember, these are all emotional temperatures of a country. So tidal wave in North Korea, flooding, tsunami type in South Korea. Japan was kind of funny. All I could see was this, and I felt total relief. And it was humid, but all the people felt totally relieved. And I thought, oh, it's because the Olympics are over and everybody's glad and relieved to have all the Olympians and all the people out of Japan. They don't have to worry about COVID, but it was very humid. And I just saw people with their little fans and feeling total relief. So that was pretty funny. Russia, I saw hail, which seems pretty accurate. And let me see, South America, I got one side, I didn't get anything at all. The other side, I don't know which side. I just saw crashing waves, just the ocean crashing against the waves. So I don't know what to make of that. Anyway, it was just a fun little check-in. So August is going to be a scrumptiously watery, healing month. And the message is, you know your inner truth already. You know what you want. And the sage says, now is the time to take action on it. Trust yourself. Forget about the collective, because now is the time to make your move. And you will be rewarded. You think things won't work out, but they really won't work out if you don't follow your inner truth now. Okay, so that's the message from the sage and the well for August, August energy report. Okay, until next time.